And welcome back for another episode of Been Rollin' playing the Old Republic. We have a bonus mission to speak to 4 agents, or people within the Imperial Agency, to better understand the intelligence ideal or something. I don't know. I guess we'll find out as we talk to them.
Tukaki mem panino, am kabina pek memno kimgam, unuk inu memno, am kakam mem perolak palak.
What is it you do around here?
Baraka kemyu am kam nemno, namgan bak umnok kijak, nikad agak kip debab, naya amgam baraka ki. Memua pemguana, kumia yang mem gamba paka.
I don't intend to disappoint anyone.
Pakamalam aku, pergi ke kama. Memua pemguana, kumia yang mem gamba paka.
Alright, so he points out a easily understandable thing. The Empire does not really approve of aliens, and since we are not human or Sith, that kinda points to us, because we're Chiss. We are blue people. Kinda like Smurfs, only taller.
You're the new alien, eh? Well, let's see how that works out. I'm fixed at 12. Used to be a field operative, but these days, I keep this place running.
Why'd you stop working in the field?
Wasn't by choice. I was a good agent until a Jedi shoved a lightsaber through my lungs. That's service. That's sacrifice. People here will tell you that the Sith interfere with our work. Keep us always fighting with the Minister of Intelligence, that sort of thing. Maybe they're right, but it doesn't matter. Our job's to obey orders. Our job's to deal with the enemy.
You're absolutely right.
Then you can consider me a friend. Imperial Intelligence needs more agents like you. I need to get back to duty. But remember our talk. You have potential.
You're awfully arrogant for a glorified mechanic.
I've got experience. More than you've got.
Yeah, well, I don't need the experience of having a lightsaber jammed into my lungs, as I'm sure that is a uncomfortable experience. Alright, we got one more person to chat to here.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't expect you to come over. You're the field agent from Hutter, right? I'm Watcher 3.
Is there some sort of problem? Am I bothering you?
Sorry, that's why I'm here instead of in the field. Not so good with people. Surprised I even got a Watcher designation. If I can manage it, I'm sure you'll get a title soon.
How many Watchers are there anyway?
Only Keeper knows for sure. I've never met a Watcher with a designation higher than 4. Watcher 1's on assignment right now, so it's just me and Watcher 2 here. Anyway, I should get back to work. I'm on surveillance duty and I don't want to miss anything.
Right. Good luck with that.
Of course. I won't keep you.
Alright, we have talked to everyone and get a little extra XP for it. And we learn a little bit more about what the Sith Empire thinks of us, what Imperial Intelligence thinks of us. And yeah. Now we need to head off to the unfinished Colossus to deal with a slave uprising. Let's go see what this is all about. Alright, but before we head off to deal with the slaves, we have one more little bit of business here in town we can take care of. And basically, there we go. Now Big Boy is tagged for the Sith in their little game. So now he will be hunted down and killed by these Sith, and no longer telling everyone that the bounty hunter needs to be arrested and killed or murdered or, you know, whatever the hell he's spewing. Anyway, let's get out of here. Alright, let's kill some guys.
Let's bloody some nosers. Yeah!
As you can see, they have something for us, which is the spire parts, so let's grab these real quick. And for lulz, let's see what happens, shall we? And we win. And of course he drops nothing but credits. That's always helpful. Alright, moving on. Alright, so now that we have all the parts, we just need to put them into the spire, which is right over there. And the reason, of course, I recorded the elite fight was because I was pretty sure it would be pretty lulzy and I would possibly die. Alright, Spire taken care of. So now that we've got all the other quests out of the way, let's head on over to the slave camp. Alright, and in this little camp along our way, we've got a quest waiting for us. Let's see what he wants.
Exactly as reported. A Degree 6 revolt, population equivalent to the Duros uprising on Zilior. Subjects occupy a moderate radius of jungle. Good. Good. I recognize you from my dealings with Imperial intelligence. I am Lord Drow. When the Empire encounters resistance on its conquered worlds, they call me. I'm here to end the slave uprising on Drummond Cass.
You enjoy your job, don't you?
Dominating lesser beings and squashing their will to resist? Of course I enjoy it. I think you will too. The situation is this. A Sith Lord was constructing a colossal statue of himself in the jungle. His slaves revolted and armed themselves. The Colossus remains unfinished and well-armed slaves now control the jungle. An embarrassment for the Empire, but an opportunity for me.
Sounds like the perfect opportunity to thin the slave population.
Slave deaths will be a byproduct of my plan, but not the focus. I'm testing a toxic weapon, a poison called Quell. Its victims experience a prolonged state of agonizing pain before finally dying. The victims' allies are so horrified by Quell's effects, they lose their wills to resist. At least that's what I intend to prove.
What a disturbing experiment. You're quite the sadist, Lord Drow.
Please, there's no need for flattery. I need someone to introduce a controlled amount of Quell into the slaves' water supply, so that I can determine the proper dosage. The work is dangerous, there will be armed slaves everywhere, but your success will be well rewarded. What do you say?
I'll serve the Empire in any way I can.
Superb. Then let's get started. My assistant, Sergeant Slerin, will recommend the correct dosage of Quell and give you a supply. See him at the research tent.
Alright, let's go have a chat with this Sergeant Slerin. Get us some poison.
If I know Lord Drow's tastes, which unfortunately I do, he sent you for the quell toxin.
Let's get this over with.
Impatient? Of course you are. My superior certainly knows how to choose his assistants. What if I told you this experiment is pointless? That past studies have shown increased suffering has no impact on the speed of surrender. This has nothing to do with accelerating the end of a rebellion. Lord Drow simply takes perverse thrill in gratuitous suffering.
I don't see the problem.
It's a matter of efficiency. There's no good reason why our mission here must be prolonged. I want this assignment over with. The faster this rebellion ends, the faster I'll be reassigned to more important work. Serving Lord Drow's bloodlust has stunted my career. If not for his inefficiency, I'd be a captain by now.
You think a lot of yourself.
I know my potential, just as I know who's holding me back from achieving it. Lord Drow's dosage of quell toxin will have slaves writhing in agony for pointless weeks, during which this area will remain volatile. I've prepared a dose that will kill the slaves efficiently, which is better for the Empire and for me. Will you deliver my dosage instead?
I want these renegade slaves to pay for disobeying the Empire.
You're not merely prolonging the slaves' agony, but my own as well. Committed to your work, aren't you? Very well. Take the quell toxin and inject it into the slave camp's water filtration systems. See Lord Drow for your payment when you're done.
Now, why he wouldn't just give us the one that he wants us to take, I have no idea. But, you know, whatever. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to have some competition along the way, so I'm going to cut this out. And what a dick. Alright, be right back. Although I suppose I should show you, these are the water filters that you gotta apply the poison to. And the tanks that I just barely got beat on, like this one up here, basically just destroy them. Alright, let me do this real quick. Alright, now that we've taken care of everything, let's turn this in.
You delivered the exact results I hoped for. Quell is like an imbibed torture device infesting those rebel slaves. It's exhilarating to see the effects on the survivors who can only stand by and watch helplessly.
I trust you'll share your research findings with Imperial intelligence.
Naturally. Anything for my fellow servants of the Emperor. Quell toxin will be a great asset to the Empire. Uprisings will end painfully and decisively. You've earned your reward, my friend. Now go. I have horror and despair to observe and chronicle.
Sounds like fun. And he wants to give us a gun, which, again, ours is moddable, so I'm not really too worried about it. So, taking the commendation. Alright, so, now that we have helped him in his sadism, or whatever, it's time to continue on to the major slave area, or the unfinished Colossus, however you choose to look at it. So let's head on over there. Alright, and on our way here, seems we found another little encampment, and we've got a call.
Watcher 2 here. I'm receiving your signal. Mapping your location now. Glad you made it through the jungle safely, Agent. Ready to work?
I'm ready. Just standing by for the details.
You may have noticed the chaos out there. There's a slave rebellion going on, and you're heading into the middle of it. Our analyst charged with monitoring the rebellion is with me. His name is Lodenth Kashar. He can fill you in on the details.
Nikak agak kik debab. Naya amgam barakaki.
How did the rebellion start? What's really going on?
Tukaki mem panino. Am kapina bek memno kimgam. Raka kalan kala. Ninyak orabag yang megik.
Imperial intelligence is leaving concerns about the rebellion itself to the military. You're here for a specific slave, an alien named Jurithus.
I can extract him. What's his story?
Jurithus was once owned by an anti-government radical who used slaves to carry messages to like-minded dissidents.
Kamperim ganam, bagiyang, manikhikupukam.
Have we questioned the slave's former master?
He's gone. Dead at the hands of an over-enthusiastic agent. That's why Minder 4 is no longer with us.
Kanam jiwanemak, hengam yamanaya angam. Unuk inumemnu, amka kammem, Prologue Palak.
One way or another, I'll make sure he talks.
Memua pangwana, kumia yang mem gamba paka. Kamperim ganam, bagiyang, manikhikupukam.
Another reason why it's useful to have aliens on staff. In any case, good luck.
I like to think we're more than just our language skills.
Of course. I didn't mean to offend. You should find your targets inside the camp. Take a slave down, apply the serum, and locate Jurithus. This is the only way we can learn what the radicals are planning. Time's running out, Agent.
Alright, so we need to use... Where is it? There it is. We've got that guy right there. I don't know if I can actually use it as a usable item, but we'll throw it out there just in case. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Look at them out there, they're like animals. Hundreds of slaves with no one to command them and without a thought in their minds as to what to do with their freedom. Like I said, the slaves are animals. But we've noticed strange behavior in the pack, and my superiors want to know more. Some of the slaves are killing each other. We don't know if they're mad or hungry, desperate, or if there's a faction of slaves who've turned on the rest.
I can see how a slave civil war would prove useful.
Exactly what the higher-ups are saying. That the killers could potentially be manipulated. We know that the killings are ritualistic. The murderous slaves come in the night, stab their foes and paint themselves in blood. If you could investigate, catch them in the act and take them down, maybe you could find a clue to their motives.
I'll share any information I turn up.
Look for any slave who's turned on his peers. With luck, he'll lead us to answers.
Whatever you say, buddy. Alright, let's head on in. That quest right there is a heroic, and we'll be skipping it.
There's what, a couple thousand slaves here? If they had any brass, they wouldn't have waited till the statue was half built to start shooting. They deserve what they get.
Whatever you say, Kayla. Alright.
Kinda like this one. Take this, ugly.
And we have a bonus mission to kill a few of these guys. And as usual, we'll give it our best shot to attempt to do that. So let's run through here and I'll see what I can find out for you. Alright, so the slave cultist dropped an item for me. And it looks like I need to turn it in over here. Let's run over real quick. And see what it does.
You're not the initiate. But you're strong to have killed so many. You honor us. Welcome to our prison.
Start talking, but move wrong and I kill you.
You want explanations? I am Traga Unvol, leader of the Unchained. I am master of my hatred. When the other slaves broke free, I laughed. Like you, I knew their escape was a delusion, for only Sith possess true freedom.
No one is free in the Empire. Not even Sith.
I know the Sith code. Freedom comes through power, through victory. I saw a chance to prove myself. I culled weak from strong. I began to kill and to teach. I showed slaves freedom through bloodshed. Now my followers and I are the masters here. And soon, we will become Sith ourselves.
Murdering your fellow slaves doesn't make you Sith.
We are hateful. We are powerful. We are free. In this way, we are already Sith. Now you can spread word of us to the Empire. Your strength is great. With your approval, we shall serve. Carry our message of allegiance to your masters, and we will become the new face of the Empire. We will be champions of the dark side.
The Empire will hear your message.
As it should be. Take this datapad, my plea to the Sith Lords. For now, I am not ready to leave the Colossus. With every kill, I feel my power grow. And there are many slaves who may yet join me. But soon, we will all be ready. We will await word from the Empire.
All right. In the meantime, use discretion. You don't need to draw more attention to yourself.
Farewell for now. We return to the shadows.
Whatever you say, whack job. Alright. We are looking for a slave leader to incapacitate. And that is not him. At least I don't think it is. Alright, we need a slave leader. Cultist, cutthroats. Captain. Does captain count? I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Gotta have a good time. Come on out, I'll show you my gun. One more down.
It says on the slave leader. So who the hell is the slave leader? Huh. How big is this area? Oh, pretty damn big. Okay. Let me search around. I'll see if I can find this guy. Okay. Apparently, yeah, there's a door here. Let's see what this is. Oh, slave leader's bunker. Heh. Pretty self-explanatory, I suppose. Alright, and boom. Alright, that takes care of that group. Else want to play with me? Hey, there's the leader. Take out these bodyguards real quick.
Taking damage.
All right. He has been taken care of. Let's get Polito
Yeah, I'm
up.
fine.
And let's chat with this guy.
I'm running. Chest hurts. Something's in my head. Rain's coming down. Everything's sinking into the ground.
Potent stuff. Haven't seen anyone zoned out like that since Nar Shaddaa.
I think I know you, but I don't remember anything. I don't know what you want. Everything hurts.
I'm looking for someone. Can you help me?
I can help you. Let me help you. I don't know what to do with my head. Please tell me.
Do you know of a slave who stole coded messages?
Drithis. Drithis is gone. Days gone now. It all goes so slowly. Drithis burns and starts to look like our Colossus. Incomplete. Drithis died fighting in the jungle. I don't remember why we were fighting. Drithis died, I know that.
Do you know where he kept his belongings?
He kept his old life with him. Strange life, strange datapads. He thought they were valuable. Drithis died with Safin and Ranith and Avoira. All aliens, all friends, all fighting beside the foot of the statue. Drithis is still there, if the beasts haven't eaten him.
I'll check the pile of alien corpses then. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
What should I think about now? I don't know what to do with my head. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Don't worry. You don't have to think anymore.
I don't have to think. Thank you.
Cripes. Don't even think he felt it.
Alright, so he told us where to find Jurithis' body by the foot of the Colossus. Alright, well, if that is true, more than likely it is because of the truth serum, let's go check it out. Be right back. Alright, what we're looking for is right there. Looks like we got a captain to deal with real quick, so... let's search the body. I have to activate the encrypted datapad. Okay. Can I do that how exactly? Wait, slave encrypted datapad. There we go. Wrong one. Apparently have more than one. And let's have a chat.
Laporam amka, mamni nikag, nagnaya mamni kamgam, naya nagram kam, kala amka mani, libik bak.
Do you have any updates for me?
Manuk marakanaja, ki nawabam, yak manala. Nemgam gamgi niya gekuan, amner na hanak.
Do you have any idea what he wants?
Bomokala apayan. Nilama ini angka amgat.
Agent, you're to suspend all field operations immediately. You're needed elsewhere.
Needed for what, sir?
An urgent matter. Darth Jadis wants to speak with you. You will proceed to his chambers for an audience. You've met Darth Jadis, experienced his power. I suggest you treat him with respect and do as he asks.
Yes, sir. I'll keep that in mind.
For what it's worth, I tried to shield you from this, but it seems it was unavoidable. You will resume operations when this is finished, Agent. Keep her out.
Well, that didn't sound so good. Still, powerful men are the same across the galaxy. I'll bet your life that whatever else Jadis is, he's a powerful man too.
And we can have boots. And we'll have those boots. Alright, so we have been summoned by the Dark Lord Jadis. And we will talk to him in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.